Transporter subject detected. Transmission initiated. Vox transmission received successfully.
Keep that armor in good shape. Your life can depend on it.
I wonder what legacy I'll leave to the scrolls. We're really... Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly... Did he now? Knowing Knight Shin, I'm guessing that's not exactly how it went down. But if you're a prospective initiate, then I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but I might have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along, get a word, do a good job, and I'll send you up. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going... Glad we can come to an agreement. Any questions before we start? All right, fire away. Ideally, yes, actually. In practice, not at all. We're supposed to be the lore keepers, preserving old technology for the betterment of today. Instead, I spend all my time soldering wires on busted comms equipment or tightening screws on tracking scanners. This investigation will be a breath of fresh air. It's what being a scribe should be about. Can I do it? Yes. But it's not my life's calling. Believe it or not, I didn't choose to be a scribe.
Stay on your toes.
I was born into it. My parents chose this life for me. I've gotten used to it, but it isn't mine. Knight Shin would throw a fit if he heard just how unprofessional I was now. We should get back to business. Sorry. Business only.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I get to meet them in person.
Normally I would, but today you came along. We have a lot of initiatives, but we can always use more. Handle yourself well, and I'll be happy to vouch for you. Not as a civilian. However, if Paladin Romani lets you join our ranks, then I might reconsider. Especially if you're a big help on this mission.
Take the old and forge it anew.
Sure. Ready to go? Great! Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
Old world science solved a lot of...
Staying safe out there.
Look what else it caused. I like to guard our tech closely.
Calibrate this, tighten that. Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? Are you trying to get on my good side? But enough about that. I'd like to get started. uncovered some of his holotapes and logs of information stored in the area. This tech down here is his handiwork. I couldn't give it up. Even after I should make arrangements. Here's one. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in... Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just... Well, Night Shin did send you, so... There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. The military conducted research here. Pretty... Whoa. Looting is everything of worth that we remove from this substructure is going with me. Up now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. There's probably a terminal around here, if it's still running. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wire. The diagnostics test can tell us the state of some key components. Keep an eye on the state of each component. The release valve is an emergency mechanism that can... If all is well, we'll just be able to turn it and... Think of the wires like the blood. We just need to do a little checkup and see what condition. Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes. Interesting. Are you okay? Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop. Intake valves ruptured. Oh, misaligned. Next, we have the release valve. It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down. Last but not least, the wire. Yep, I think the warm reception. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and there's a lot I can learn from examining them. If we can... I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going... Each extraction will be a little different, but in general... Any questions? Or are you ready? You saw what happened when we tested the... I want to examine the stress on the gauge. Oh, and you may have to pry it off, but be careful. The brain of the machine. It should be slotted into a terminal somewhere. May take... A very important and technical component. It helps force part... Could take a bit of manual I'm counting on you. Let's see. I can trust you to extract those components we discussed without any trouble, right? Oh, I thought of one. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine coil? That doesn't sound good. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. Now that that's over with, let me take a look. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. I don't see another explanation. And if it did, Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. But you were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the brother. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all... After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about... Thanks again for your help. And good luck.
Ad Victoriam.
Did you need something? Not much to say, really. I was born after the bombs fell, so my parents and I came to Foundation to start a new, more secure life. I believe in a better future. And I believe that the Brotherhood of Steel, we could let this war destroy us, or we could use it as an opportunity to rebuild a more compassionate world. Hard. You learn to appreciate and hold the ones that you love close. Everything out there is trying to kill you, and you don't know when your time's... I still hold hope for the future, though. All right. See you around.
One day, we'll meet night.
Everywhere we've been, this old place may hold the most promise. Anything you need to know? Well, you aren't an initiate yet. I'd like to reverse engineer it and make more, of course. With the amount of energy it can unleash, think of how far a vertibird could fly. No, I don't think so. As much as I'd love to, we're too short. We'll have to make do with learning what we can from the project. Sure thing. What's the next topic? Lucky for you, I know all about us. We're an order dedicated to the preservation of science, and we find and catalog knowledge from before the bombs and keep it safe. That's one interpretation, certainly. But my journey here has only reinforced my faith. We're dedicated and organized. I trust us to do the... California, all the way across the continent. I've read that people used to fly that distance in a few hours, but the trek took us months. Maybe eventually we'll get flying again, but for now it's an arduous journey. We're an order dedicated to... We find and catalog... You could say that. You could also say we have no right to keep knowledge. I could see the argument, but I believe in our mission. We're here to help the people of Appalachia, and to catalog any technology. We set up Fort Atlas to that end. This old observatory, we also want to learn the fate of the old Appalachian chapter of our order. MIA, presumed KIA. We think the Scorched got them. The last transmission. But it's better. The Council of Elders, chief among them, High Elder Maxon, our founder. He proclaimed our mission and set us on the path we follow today. Our expedition leader is Paladin Romani. She's an aggressive and daring commander who's taken us...
But they're only looking to the future. We need to
Okay.
understand the past as well, or else we'll make the same mistakes.
Sure. What needs explaining? We're the heart of the Brotherhood's mission to find, though sometimes in practice, we record things. Histories, schematics, every bit of... We collect it all, compile it, and keep... Our name harkens back to that ancient tradition. So...
I might get to go out and prove my worth.
Well, first you'll have to... Then it depends on your aptitude. Not everyone has the mind, but ultimately, if you're driven... Sure, what do you want to talk about? About me. California, though, truth be... My parents joined the Brotherhood when I was very young. Really? How rare. I have a lot to take care of while we get settled in here, but I'll get back to you on this.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll
I
show
do.
those raiders who's boss.
Describe. The work that comes my way can get tedious or overwhelming, but we're a strong organization with a noble goal. Our methods draw some flack sometimes, but... Of course. What's the... I'll be here if you need anything.
Greetings, civilian. We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Ultrasite country. Knows what strange contraptions the old mining firms built here.
Find, protect, and preserve.
We come all the way from California, and here I am fixing broken pipes. I wonder what stories are hiding in the mountains out here.
Too bad this observatory's so busted up.
I'd love to look at the stars.
I can do more than just fight. How do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Oh, the scorched plague. I've seen nothing like it. I wonder if I could get my hands on a sample.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. Look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Just a few more tweaks, and then it's back to working on that vertibird. With all these new initiates, I may need another scribe just to keep the scrolls up to date.
We have to cut ourselves free from the to build. Take the old and forge it anew.
I made it, Scribe Takano. I wish you were here too.
The weapon may keep me safe, but it doesn't make these repairs go any faster.
I have everything I need here.
Robots everywhere, but all standard models. Surely there's something more to discover here.
the scorched plague. I've seen nothing like it. I wonder if I could get my hands on a sample.
Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M.
To think of everywhere we've been,
We're building something
this old
big
place
here.
may hold the most
Don't get
promise.
left behind. Fort Atlas is in good hands. Knight Shin's trained us well.
How can I find time to study our history with all this maintenance work piling up?
The settlers, they want to rebuild. But they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or else we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
Too bad this observatory's so busted up. I'd love to look at the stars.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's the boss. Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. Look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
The weapon may keep me safe, but it doesn't make these repairs go easy.
Do you again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? I've received a report from Knight Shin detailing your assistance in his duties. He has given his approval to your consideration as an initiate. Word around the
If I
fort
don't
is that
sleep
you've been
tonight,
working
I
with
swear
Scribe
I'll get
Valdez
this
as well.
done.
As a paladin, I am the commander of the 1st Expeditionary. It takes more than hope to join the brother. Knight Shin has spoken in your favor, but... well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, consider it carefully.
Each day in
Do you
service of
wish
the
to-
Brotherhood is a step forward.
I know we can seem cold to outsiders. What I want you to understand is that we are we want to aid in the restoration of civilization. Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment
Arrived in
to
Appalachia not a
honor,
moment too
duty,
soon.
and service. You would, with time and training, you may one day join the Scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Knight Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed. Both have given their approval to you.
Raiders causing trouble again.
Knight Shin
have to
said
do
that
something
your
about that.
attitude regarding the role of the Brotherhood, nonetheless, he felt your intentions were on, which means he probably thought I'd like you. That remains to be seen. In short, she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher than average technical aptitude. Yes? With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need, if we make them see us as a beneficial presence. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out.
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance.
We
more
don't
time
know.
here.
Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. You should start your search there. They may know more. Complete this mission satisfactorily, and I will grant you initiates. While I'm not in the habit of explaining my priorities to would-be recruits, you doing it accomplishes the mission.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my
Very
power
well.
armor.
Do this, and you...
Keep fighting out there.
Raiders, ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.